In today's gospel, we have mention of a saint, although his name is not given, so this will be good to tuck away for trivia night or to impress your friends on Jeopardy. But the soldier who thrusts his lance into the side of Christ, his name is Saint Longinus, a very Roman name. And you might be wondering why bring up this soldier or this saint on the solemnity of the Sacred Heart of Jesus. It is because Saint Longinus was one of the first recipients of the great graces of the most Sacred Heart of Jesus. It was he who was sent to go pierce the side of Christ to make sure that he was already dead. But as soon as he thrust his lance in, blood and water poured out. And some of the mystics of the church write how the blood then poured out onto the saintly man, and he was immediately converted. And this is depicted pretty well in Mel Gibson's The Passion of the Christ, where he thrusts his lance and immediately falls to his knees and recognizes who this is and what he has done. He has received great graces and great mercies. Someone who was a co-conspirator in killing God is now a saint because of the great mercy and love of the Sacred Heart of Jesus. When Jesus appeared to St. Margaret Mary Alacoque, showing her his most sacred heart, the church was going through some pretty troubling times, dealing with a heresy that ultimately was teaching that some are predestined to go to heaven and some are predestined to go to hell. So, why try? What's the point? But Jesus came to reveal his Sacred Heart to St. Margaret Mary and to spread this devotion, to remind all of humanity that his mercy is a wide abyss open for all. His grace and his love is here for each and every one of us, that our sins are not too great for him, and that we cannot discount the great cost and the great price that he has paid for us on the cross. His love is so immense that we cannot wrap our minds around it. One of my favorite moments in the many apparitions to St. Margaret Mary was, I believe in the first one, Jesus asks her to give her heart to him. And when she hands over her heart, it is swallowed up by the Sacred Heart like a tiny little atom in this great vast ocean of love. And that is what we are called to do today. No matter what it is that we may be struggling with, whatever doubts we may have, we must turn our entire lives over to Jesus, entrusting ourselves to his most sacred heart, that he will care for us and love for us each and every day of our lives. He desires for us to be with him now, today, and then to be with him forever in heaven for eternity. After Mass today, we will be enthroning the most sacred heart of Jesus here in our parish, and also praying the prayer of consecration to the Sacred Heart. And as we do so, open up your hearts, hand over your hearts to Jesus, that we, each and every one of us, may be filled with his love and with his grace, the graces which he wants to give to each and every one of us. Most Sacred Heart of Jesus, have mercy on us. Most Sacred Heart of Jesus, I place all my trust in you.